morning. I'm Alice Gaynor.
And I'm Brennan. Welcome to the News at 9. Extreme weather is on the move right now, threatening to bring widespread damage and destruction to Mexico.
Hurricane Patricia is so large, astronauts took pictures of it from space. Take a look at this new video just into our newsroom, swaying trees and branches in one part of the region. And this is just the beginning. Flooding and landslides are already being reported.
Earlier today, thousands of people boarded up homes and businesses before the monster storm struck.
We're kind of in lockdown. We rented a villa for the week, and everything else in the town has been closed.
David McElveen of Washington, D.C. is going to ride out the storm with 22 of his friends on vacation in Puerto Vallarta.
We feel safe where we are. I think we're all a little bit more concerned about what happens afterwards and what the town could look like and how we could get out of here after the storm.
Patricia formed suddenly Tuesday as a tropical storm and quickly strengthened to a hurricane. Within 30 hours, it had zoomed to a record-beating Category 5 storm, catching many off guard with its rapid growth.
Some international experts consider this hurricane to be the most powerful hurricane ever on the planet in all of history.
The beaches in Puerto Vallarta are empty, and police issued evacuation orders. Lorenia Ariola's brother is there.
I am worried, and I hope he's smart and he just gets out of the area, because there's no place you can hide from it.
About 300 people were waiting at Puerto Vallarta's convention center for buses to take them elsewhere. Miscommunication led several hotels to bring guests there, but the building features large glass panels that could be deadly given the storm's high winds.
We were evacuated from our hotel this morning for the hurricane. We came to this convention center, and then they said that it's not a safe place, so we're going to the technical center.
President Obama is promising U.S. help.
While it doesn't appear that Hurricane Patricia will make landfall in the United States, we are indeed closely monitoring the storm and are in close communication with the government of Mexico.
The State Department says tens of thousands of American citizens are believed to be vacationing or living in areas likely to be affected by the storm.
Thousands of people are watching the storm's path, including our own Lonnie Quinn. He's in the Weather Center with a timeline for us. Lonnie?
I've never seen anything like this storm. I've been covering hurricanes for a long time, and this storm at around 6 o'clock this evening, our time, was bigger than anything the world had ever seen. Right now, it has made landfall. It made landfall at around 7:15 our time. Around the town, I think it's a little south of Puerto Vallarta, called Cuixmala, Mexico. The storm, look, this is your hurricane right here. That's very healthy outflow to the north, very healthy outflow to the south. It's something that we look for in terms of how healthy this storm is. And as a matter of fact, it's so strong, it's working like a vacuum. It's actually pulling in an entirely separate system down to its south. It's a monster. Again, the biggest storm I have ever seen in my life. Zoom in tight here. Perfectly formed, perfectly symmetrical. The winds are whipping out there. Now, the winds were up to 200 miles per hour. They then dropped down to 190 right before landfall. It made landfall with winds at around 165 miles per hour. Right now, the winds are at 160. It's a strong Cat 5. Those winds at 200 miles per hour, guys, I want you to think about this. Categories of hurricanes go up every 20 miles per hour. So if a Cat 5 starts at 157, that means a Cat 6 would start at 177. That means a Cat 7 would start at 197. And this was stronger than that. And if you take a peek at where this thing continues from this point forward, it'll get torn up over the Mexican mountains, and then it will make its way towards the coastline of Texas as it sort of makes its way out near the Gulf. We're going to watch this one really closely. A lot of rain, 10 to 20 inches of rain out of it. The big winds, also a story. Again, guys, we'll watch it, and we'll have the forecast for here a little bit later. But Dick and Alice, let's go back to you.
All right, Lonnie, thanks very much.